Noor, who lives over in the corner, she's in very good company because we have a bust here of Rabindranath Tagore. I always struggle with Indian names, but I didn't think I'd Rabindranath was born in 1861 as of the Indian family. He was Bengali and he was the Shakespeare of India, and you know, he brought the Bengali language alive with poems, songs. When he was growing up, he was brought up by his servants because his father was away and his mother died when he was very young. But he read voraciously, and he was a particular fan of the Sufi poet Hafiz. And in the fullness of time, like Gandhi, they were compatriots, he came to study at the same university, and he was here to study law. But he was a poetic soul, and law wasn't for him, and he returned to India, where he wrote and composed prolifically. At one point he composed a beautiful piece of work called Gitanjali, and it was very well received. And on a boat trip from India to England, he translated this into England. And in fact, for this piece of work, he was the first non-European stroke white person to receive the Nobel Peace Prize for literature. But this would not have happened if his poetry had not come to the eyes of W.B. Yeats, the great Irish poet. And Yeats said to read a line of Tagore is to forget all the troubles of the world. So he continued to live. And actually, I sometimes compare himself to Gandhi, because you see pictures of Gandhi and Tagore in their youth, clean-shaven and wearing English suits. But in later life, they went back and he had a long flowing beard and he was always dressed in robes, even when he was traveling in Europe. So there we have the man. He was actually knighted as well, but he returned his knighthood after the Amritsar massacre in protest. He had an incredible impact on the Indian, well, all over the world, really. Here in London, actually, there's a Tagore Society where people still study his works. And I like, sometimes I have these on tape and you can listen to his poetry and his songs as well. He died at 80 years of age, and which is exactly the same age that Gandhi died at. Actually, in Sligo, where W.B. Yeats is, there's a statue to Yeats, but also they have a statue similar to this, a bust similar to this, which was donated by, I don't know whether it was the Bengali community or the Indian government, but this was kind of in thanks to Ireland and thanks to W.B. Yeats for bringing this guy's genius to the world. So there we have it. Another gem in the crown that was the Raj. Okay, thank you very much.